You have been told cholesterol is bad. You have been told to fear eggs, to fear fat, to watch a number you do not really understand. And a lot of what you have been told is either out of date or plain wrong. I am Dr. Roberts, and here is the truth. Cholesterol is not a villain. Your body cannot live without it. Give me a few minutes and you will understand cholesterol better than most people ever will, and you will finally be able to read your own blood test. Quick note first. This is general information, not medical advice. Talk to your own doctor about your own results. Here is the first surprise. Cholesterol is not a poison you eat. It is a soft, waxy substance your own body makes on purpose because it needs it. Cholesterol builds the walls of every cell you have. It helps make vitamin D and hormones, and the bile that digests your food. Your liver makes most of the cholesterol in your body. So the idea that cholesterol is simply bad falls apart straight away because you would die without it. So why does the doctor worry about it? The answer is not about how much cholesterol you have, it is about how it travels. Cholesterol cannot dissolve in blood, so it is carried in little packages. The package called LDL carries cholesterol out to your body, and when there is too much of it, it seeps into the walls of your arteries and builds up. That buildup is what narrows arteries and leads to heart attacks and strokes. That is why LDL gets called the bad one. The other package, HDL, does the opposite. It picks up spare cholesterol and carries it back to the liver to be cleared. Think of HDL as the cleanup crew. That is why it gets called the good one. So when you look at your result, you are not really asking, is my cholesterol high? You are asking, do I have too many delivery trucks and not enough of the cleanup crew? Look at your LDL, and generally lower is better. Look at your HDL, and generally higher is better. There is also a number called triglycerides, another fat in your blood, and high levels they often go hand in hand with too much sugar and refined carbohydrate. Your doctor looks at the whole picture together along with your blood pressure, your weight and your family history, not one number alone. Now the eggs. For years people were told eggs would wreck their cholesterol. The science has moved on. For most people, the cholesterol you eat in food like eggs has only a small effect on the cholesterol in your blood because your liver simply makes less when you eat more. The bigger drivers are different. Too much saturated fat, the kind in fatty processed meat, butter and fried food, pushes your LDL up. Too much sugar pushes your triglycerides up. So the honest advice is not fear eggs. It is eat more fiber, vegetables, beans, oats, nuts and oily fish, and go easier on processed meat, fried food and sugar. So what genuinely improves your numbers? Movement raises your good HDL. Fiber from oats, beans, fruit and vegetables drags cholesterol out of your body. Losing a little weight helps. Stopping smoking lifts your HDL, and cutting sugar brings your triglycerides down. None of this is dramatic on its own, but together over months the pattern shifts. And for some people, lifestyle is not enough because a lot of cholesterol is set by your genes. If your doctor recommends a medication such as a statin, that is not a failure on your part. It is treating a risk you were partly born with. So let us land it. Cholesterol is not simply bad, your body needs it. What matters is the balance, more clean-up crew, fewer excess delivery trucks, and lower triglycerides. Read your result as a whole picture, not a single number. Eggs are largely off the hook, while sugar, processed meat, and fried food deserve more of your attention. And movement, fiber and not smoking are the everyday tools that shift the pattern in your favor. If this cleared things up, subscribe because I do exactly this every week, taking the health topics that confuse people and making them simple. Look after yourself and I will see you in the next one.